Hey there, Internet. Keeve here, and welcome to the Cars and Keeve YouTube channel. In this video, we're going over the X10 Cross from Fanttik. An inflator, yes, not necessarily something you would think of for car washing and car detailing, but we use these actually quite a bit when it comes to filling up certain types of pressure sprayers that use compressed air. We can add a Schrader valve as long as they have a pressure relief valve. I would not add a Schrader valve to a sprayer that doesn't have a pressure relief valve. But most of them, you could turn it on and hit start and it stops at whatever your max PSI setting is. But when you start using the device, you start depleting your pressure, it won't turn back on, except for this one. This is the Shumi. But this little mini inflator here has a specialized setting that you can get to via Nintendo cheat codes, button pushes. You hold the left button down and then hit the right button at the same time. It goes into this mode, and then you change your high pressure. Once it drives 5 psi below that pressure, it kicks back on and it starts, compressing it back up, which is great because every time you don't need pressure, you don't have to keep on hitting the button to start it over again. Now, how did I find out about that mode? Well, that's a crazy story. So I'm at SEMA. I go to the SEMA booth and I don't really see anything that's interesting me. So I asked a representative from Fanttik. I asked the guy, I said, hey, when will you ever have a start stop on an inflator? And I got the most PR response in the history of mankind. And I got nothing out of it. But later on, a viewer of mine, Fu's actually become a friend of mine. Well, he went over to the booth after hearing that I had said there's nothing there. He talks to them and he starts talking to a representative and they say, hey, well, if you buy 2,000 units, we might be able to do a custom start stop. And he asked the engineer, so can this be done? He goes, that one right there already does it. Nobody at the booth knew that these could do that. Why would that not be something that you would advertise? I think that's a big deal. I really do. That's something that should be in the light items of the product details, but it's not. You turn on, you just hold the button down, screen turns on, you hit the light button and you have a flashlight and a strobe. This one has an inflator and a deflator for pool toys, air mattresses, and all those kinds of things. So that's what these holes right here on the top are. You have your inflator on this side and your deflator on this side. You have adapters for air mattresses, air pillows. This little piece right here allows you to adapt these rubber type adapters. Then you have a Presto valve. A lot of high-end bikes use Presto valves. This gives you the ability to adjust this normal standard Schrader valve to the Presto valve. And then obviously you have a basketball, soccer, football needle here. You have this little bitty one right here. This will allow you to inflate like small pool toys and things like that. Then you have your longer tube right here. That's going to be for the battery inflator. The valve at the end does spin. I truly do wish though it was like this. So to show you this thing turned on, here's the modes. This is just manual mode. So you have it set up like this. That's what it is. The reading of the valve, that's your max PSI. You can adjust that up and down, and it hits that max PSI. When you hit the power button, it turns off. That's all those modes do. So now when you hit this button to the right here, that's your mode to go to car. And all this is doing is really changing your max pressure. And then it's bike, and then basketball, and then this. This is the start stop. Next setting, that's your like inflating, deflating for the top part. The problem with this is it's set at 100 PSI, which means every single time you get into this mode, you're gonna have to hit the bottom button and run it all the way down to the PSI that you're gonna wanna do. And most of these inflators, I'm around 48 PSI or so. It's gonna run up to 48. When it drops to 43 or so, it's gonna automatically turn back on. And we'll show that here in a bit. And then also, I forgot to tell you, is this can be used as a power bank. So if you have a USB-C cable, if this is just in normal on mode, you'll put that in, you can charge your phone or whatever. Now, what most of you are here for, what are the platforms that we're gonna try this on? Well, we have the X10 Pro. Well, Keith, X10 Pro doesn't come with a Schrader valve. Well, I added one on. I'll link the video below where I showed you how to do that. And the reason I'm okay with doing that on something like this is because it has a pressure relief valve. That is gonna go off if you inflate too much. If you don't have a pressure relief valve and it just keeps on going, could explode. You just want to make sure that your pressure relief valves are working. This one has the pump. So that way with this model, their air booster that goes on this, the 604, which wasn't great, which is why I'm not showing it in the video. But they actually watched my video and they agreed with some of the things I said. And I think they're going to be fixing it for a future version. So hopefully that comes through. But it sits on top. There's no pump. So if it breaks, you can't use it. This way, you have a Schrader valve with an inflator that you can use. And if the battery on this dies, you can pump it. Or if you want to extend the battery or work your muscles, whatever you want to do, use this to do the initial startup and then pump it to keep going. Now, this size is probably too large to use on like an IK Foam Pro 2, which I believe the Shumi is much better for that, and obviously much cheaper because the Fanttik is $84.99 right now on Black Friday. I paid $99.99 before Black Friday started for this. It says $119.99 MSRP. I don't think it will ever be there. I think it's going to hover at around 100, and then whenever it's on sale, it's going to be in the 80, 85 range. Maybe even the next sale next year for Prime Day, it might be even cheaper. Who knows? But this is, like I said, this is much better for this. The Shumi would go on the side, and I've got videos showing how to do this, so I really don't want to go through all that in this video. I just want to go through proving that this can do what that does on a bigger scale. And then obviously the IK Foam Pro 12. This is the eFoam Pro 12, but what makes it eFoam? It's literally just this compressor that straps to it via these Velcros, and it connects here. Nothing about this is any different than the Foam Pro 12 itself. This you can buy separate. I actually bought this one before, and I bought this separate to add it. So the Foam Pro 2 Plus, the Foam Pro 12, and the Foam X Pro can be found on Amazon. The links will be below. But also the House of Rags will have IK stuff. Code KARSKEEV will save you 10%. Car Supplies Warehouse will have these as well. Code KEEV10 will save you 10% there. The Foam X Pro at Sprayers Plus, code CarsWithKeev15 will save you 15% and give you free shipping on this. Check both, because sometimes depending on the sales on Amazon and the sales on the websites, it can change. So there you go. Don't forget to check the links below for anything in the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Also, hype points. If you feel I deserve them, send them my way. If not, I'll show you a creator at the end of the video that you can use those hype points on. Let's go have some fun. All right, we're going to release whatever's in there to make sure. We're at the max line on the Foam X Pro with Incredible Suds Type 2. About 120 to 1 is our dilution. Code KARSKEEV will save you 10% at the House of Rags or at DIY Detail for that soap. Just an amazingly good soap. I use it all the time. Foam's great. Now what we're going to do here is we have the Foam X Pro. I'm not going to do the IKs because we know this works on the IKs. We're just trying to prove that this can do the start-stop. And how much better is it than a Shumi because of its size? Is it way better? Is it not? And then at the end, how long is that battery going to last? Is it going to last much longer? Is it worth $35, $40 more than the Shumi? You go to that mode. Then we got to hit the down button to go to 45. But the good thing is you set this all the time while you're using it. It's just that first time each day. So we're at 45. Now the Shumi took 26 seconds from the max mark to fill it all the way up to get to 45 PSI. We're at 45 PSI. And here we go. Well, it's way faster. 18 seconds. So considerably faster. We stopped at 45, it dropped to 44. So now if I spray, we're just gonna set this down. If I spray, it should turn on. There we go. The Shumi could maintain about 38 PSI as I was completely holding it down, and it dropped to 37, and it just could never get to where it would turn off. I'm gonna hold this down and see if we can get to where it turns off. As you can see, it can maintain way better, obviously, because it's larger. And that's what we just wanted to prove. Because it's larger, is it going to work well? As you see the Incredible Suds, you can see the Foam X Pro foams really well, as long as you can keep it at a higher PSI. 38, 39 and above. 45 is better. But if you drop too far below it, it didn't foam well, which is their little air booster thing that they had on top was only like 33 PSI. It turned off, 32 and a half, 33 PSI. Just not enough pressure. So it was having lean issues when you were spraying, but as a higher pressure, it works just fine, which is why they sent me an email and they said, hey, we appreciate the feedback. We've taken it and we've realized that we have some things to improve. So they're actually going to improve that and some other products as well. So at least these reviews do something, you know? Man, that works really well. And as the solution goes down and the void gets bigger, it takes a little bit longer for the pressure to drop because you have much more volume of air in there. But it's still able to keep up with that larger void of air to keep filling up. I've looked at all the other Fanttik listings and I cannot find that symbol on any of them. And I don't have to buy them all to figure it out. But I'm glad that Fu was persistent enough to get an engineer to tell him, hey, that one already does it. Even though their salespeople are going to try to get him to buy 2,000 units bulk to get to have that option. Fu, I really appreciate it. You have helped so many other people out, and that's what it's about. I know it looks weird with back-to-back Fanttik videos, almost like they're sponsored or something, but no, I bought these on myself. The main reason is because it's Fu's fault, because he's the one that sent me the link for the blower, and he's the one that told me about his conversation with them on this inflator. So I bought them both. They both came at the same time. And it is Black Friday week on Amazon. Of course, I'm going to try to do reviews on products that are on Amazon. That just makes business sense, right? We're at 45 now. I'm going to set to 47 and see if we can go any higher. Okay, 47. We'll stop at 50 and that's it. So we're at 50. Should get a really good spray pattern. Wow, look at that at 50. $49. Oh, 50. Come on. Yay! So we finally were able to keep spraying and it maintained 49.50, maintained 50, just not enough to stop. But finally it was able to stop while it was running at 50 PSI. So it is pumping a serious amount of air into here. I think it can outdo the IK, but the IK eFoam Pro 12 assembly has a swappable battery. Of course, you got to buy another battery to swap them out, and it lasts a long time, a very long time. I think it's well over an hour. It's gonna be about, you know, $190, $195 to do this if you get the Black Friday deal. By the time you buy the Schrader valves and do all this, much cheaper than I think the IK eFoam Pro 12 is what, $260 or so. So I forgot decibels, and ambient is a 34. And what we're going to do is go, what we did before in previous tests, is as far away as we can get from it with the hose extended, and then judge that way. So we should be able to spray it. It should turn itself on. That's quick. So 78 decibels. I think that's not bad at all from that distance. I think when we did the other ones before, we were in the mid 70s. So it's a little bit louder, but it is pushing out a lot of power. Now the Shumi lasted about 10 minutes or so. Most of those units last 8 to 10 to 12 minutes, the smaller ones. This is going to do 21 tires, and if it does 21 tires from 0 to full, that's quite a bit of time. Let's find out how long this is going to take. So 19 minutes and 40 seconds, add the testing in, we're a little over 20 minutes. I say like 22 minutes or so. That's very respectable because remember this thing is trying to reach 150 PSI. That's what it wants to reach. The Shumi as well, its battery life is about half of that, but remember its size is about half of that. So in the description below, the links to these are the only 2 listings that I know that I could say that I've tested and they do the start stop. To clarify, the IK does run an hour, but it doesn't work as hard. It is built specifically for the IK. It is built specifically to stop right around, I've measured right around 30, mid 30 PSI, right? So it needs to run a little over 40 to get over that limit to stop at max and then run consistently and constantly. So it's not pushing as hard as these are to get to 150 PSI. If these were set to do that, these would last longer, but it's the way they're designed, right? So this has that advantage. This has the advantage of you being able to hook it up, take it off, pump up your tire. You can pump up your tire with this. It can get up to 33, right? But you don't know what pressure is in your tire. That's one thing. And if you need to be higher, you can't get there. And if you want to be lower, you can't get it to stop. It's going to stop at 33 or so. This can inflate and deflate. It can be a power brick as well and a light. So it's pretty versatile. All of these expensive. Even this one at $45, $50 on Black Friday. I think it's usually about closer to $55, $60. But the price on these are wants, not needs. You don't need them. You can just pump away. You can use whatever sprayer you want. But if you're looking to save you some time and some forearm fatigue, one of these is definitely the way to go. Find out the way you want to mount it, whether it's a Velcro strap or Velcro itself. So there you go. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to check the links below for anything in the video. And hype points, I'm going to show you a small creator that you can support. So today we're going to highlight Detailing Dogma. Now he has a great channel. He's growing pretty well, does really rigorous testing and all kinds of stuff. And it does really well. If you go to your comments over here on your mobile app, it's really not available on the desktop, but left on your mobile app, hype points, hype him up. We can give him 870 hype points. There we go. So to be eligible for the hype points, the video has to have been posted within the last 7 days. The creator has to be monetized with YouTube, and they have to have less than a 500,000 subscriber. Let me know in the comments below anybody else in the car washing, car detailing niche that we can highlight. I'll see you in the next video. And welcome to the Cars and Key YouTube channel. And this video, now this is an inflator. So the Phone Pro 2, the Phone Pro 2 Plus. Oh my gosh. So the Phone Pro 2 Plus. Oh my gosh. So the Phone Pro 2 Plus. So the Xiaomi. So we're at the max. So we're at the max. Oh my gosh. So we're at the max level. So we're at the max level on the X Phone Pro. So at the max level on the X Phone. In the comments below, let me see. So for the hype points to work, you have to have for the hype points to work, the video you want to hype has to have been, it'd be a good idea if you had a stopwatch.